saying you're not necessarily going to be throwing up, so just keep that in mind, and don't be too scared if you're deciding to become pregnant and just like don't want to go through the most hard things. I'm not saying it's not going to happen, because again, a lot of women go through that specifically, but you're not necessarily going to have that. And I feel like just try to eat healthy during your pregnancy. I feel like the biggest thing is some people just eat very unhealthy, and that could lead to like the nausea and, you know, just not having a healthy gut. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Momna from Momna's Life, and if you're new, welcome. I'm Momna, and I kind of just make videos. Anyway, welcome guys. And as you can see from the title today, I just want to discuss a few myths about pregnancy, and also just a few things that I didn't know before becoming pregnant. I am on my 19th week, so I'm almost 5 months pregnant. So I'm like 4 weeks and like 1 week away from being 5 months pregnant. So I think I've experienced enough to finally make a video, and I just want to talk a little bit about my experience. Also, at the same time, I kind of want to do a makeup routine, but I'm a complete noob when it comes to makeup, so I'm gonna go ahead and just try to see how I do. Your girl wants to, you know, just look a little brighter sometimes. I'll say one thing, like some days during pregnancy you just feel so dull, and I just want to brighten up my face, even if I'm not feeling so amazing inside. Sometimes I hope I could look good on the outside and just feel good about myself. So let's just dive right into it today. And I think I kind of just want to start off with the truths that I've experienced during pregnancy. And yeah, so let's go. The first thing I did not know about pregnancy, and mind you, I don't have any pregnant people in my life. I've never experienced interacting with pregnant people or anything. So I didn't know that during pregnancy you get cramps, like a lot of cramping, and not like your normal menstrual cramps. They're kind of like they're like more intense, and like they shock you like out of nowhere. Like sometimes I'll be walking or sitting, especially when I'm sitting, you just get like this sharp butt cramp, and it's like a stabbing pain. And it's happened when I was at work, and like literally in just like that sharp moment you're like, ow, like what the hell. So I didn't know that happened during pregnancy, and I'm just putting a little bit of skincare over my skin so my skin's soft before I put on any foundation or anything. But yeah, that is one truth that I realized that nobody told me, is that you get cramping during pregnancy. And I noticed each week that like I get deeper into the semesters, the trimesters, whatever. Each week on like Monday, Tuesday, when I become that following week pregnant, I'll notice that's when I start getting the cramping, and it just happens. So yes, that's my first truth, and I'm not sure if any of you knew that. If you're not pregnant and you're planning on getting pregnant, just keep out for that, because nobody warned me about that. And I mean, overall, if you're good at handling your regular your regular menstrual cramps, then I think you should be fine. Off topic, but I have no idea what this is. I went to a Sephora, and like the lady just convinced me to buy translucent powder. I don't even know what that is. Do you put this on before or after makeup? I have no idea, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it on before I put the foundation, just because I just feel like that's right, because it's like white. I don't know, maybe I'll put it on before and after. All right, so that was the first thing. And I think to just be fun, I will go ahead and discuss one of the myths that I have not personally experienced during pregnancy. And I'm not saying this doesn't happen during pregnancy, because I've spoken to a lot of pregnant women and they've gone through this, but just in my experience, I just want to say that not everybody is gonna have the same pregnancy symptoms, and especially those stereotype ones. Like basically the one that I really thought I was gonna go through is like pregnancy cravings. Like I swear I haven't had not one pregnancy craving. I haven't craved nothing. I haven't craved anything sour, sweet, salty, a random dish that I might have had on vacation. Like I swear I haven't experienced any of that. And like I kind of wanted to experience pregnancy cravings, because you know, it sounds fun. And oh my god, this looks so like so dry. Oh my god. But yeah, I know a lot of women said they had pregnancy cravings. I have a coworker who said she was craving things like hot dogs, and she like never ate hot dogs before her pregnancy, and like all of a sudden like one day she was like, oh my god, I really want like a hot dog. And I haven't gone through that yet. Maybe that happens a little bit later when the baby is starting to get a little bigger. So I mean, I wouldn't mind having pregnancy cravings. I'm just glad I've been able to eat anything and I haven't really changed too much of my diet since becoming pregnant. Sorry, I got thirsty from talking. It was just put in my head that like once you're pregnant, your body just like immediately becomes this big, you know, like you get the pregnancy bump and like you immediately, like within the first 2-3 months, you're gonna be showing. I am almost 5 months pregnant and I swear I barely have a baby bump. Let me see if you guys, I'm gonna stand up and show you. But by 5 months ish, I thought I would have like a full-fledged belly bump. So this is about where we're at. And typically, I don't know if you guys can see that, but my stomach usually is a little flatter than that naturally, obviously, when I'm like not pregnant. I don't really have a brush, so I'm gonna use my fingers. As I was saying, like before I became pregnant, I just thought, again, I would get a belly bump and immediately like my body is gonna start changing and I'm gonna be like this big lady who would eventually have to, you know, I'm gonna say it, I, as like a young woman didn't want to completely lose myself after pregnancy. Like we want to make sure we still look good after pregnancy, and there's nothing wrong with that, obviously. So I just always assumed like I would just be huge right away, and that has not been the case for me. Like I'm still like waiting for my big belly bump. And something insane actually is like a few days ago I actually had like a freaking belly bump and I was like, oh my god, it's finally here. But like the next day I was doing a little bit of exercise, and I have been exercising thoroughly throughout my pregnancy, but like guys, literally the next day, that same baby bump, and I'm gonna put a little like video, I posted it on my Instagram. This was my stomach like that week, like those 2 days I worked out and like I don't know, I just had to use like the bathroom. And like after that, the next day, my stomach was basically more flat again. So I was just like, what the hell happened? Another myth that I actually, in my case, like I said, in my case, a myth for me has been the throwing up. So they always say you're gonna have morning sickness. In my case, nope, no morning sickness. I mean, like in my first trimester, like literally for the first trimester, I was very nauseous and I felt like I could have thrown up. And like, you're not supposed to drink a lot of coffee during pregnancy, but I still do drink coffee, not a lot of it. But as soon as I became pregnant, like for some reason in my first trimester, I just couldn't swallow coffee. Like it was really hard for me to digest. I just couldn't drink it. But literally after that, my second trimester, as soon as my second trimester started, I was able to drink coffee and like nothing. But just to put it out there, like you might have like nausea, but not necessarily like vomiting. And thank God, like I'm very blessed. I think I'm having a very smooth and easy pregnancy. Oh my Lord. What is this? Oh my god. Anyway guys, while I try to blend this out with my, and I really thought I was about to do a good job with this makeup. I kind of wet it a little bit, hoping that it was gonna do a good job. All right, the last resort is some skincare again. Like I was saying, you're not necessarily gonna be throwing up, so just keep that in mind, and don't be too scared if you're deciding to become pregnant and just like don't want to go through the most hard things. I'm not saying it's not gonna happen, because again, a lot of women go through that specifically, but you're not necessarily gonna have that. And I feel like just try to eat healthy during your pregnancy. I feel like the biggest thing is some people just eat very unhealthy, and that could lead to like the nausea and, you know, just not having a healthy gut. I'm just gonna massage this in, guys. Tell me what you think at the end. Anub is doing her makeup. Oh my gosh. I cut up some watermelon. You guys, I haven't had a sit down talk YouTube video in a while. And honestly, it's challenging because I'm trying to stay on the point. It's my first time like trying to multitask while trying to explain like a video, and it's like really stressing me out. Watermelon in the summer is amazing, and I'm so glad it's September. Guys, summer is great, but I just love the fall. I'm so ready for sweater weather, the fall breeze, everything to do with fall. I'm so ready. Eat healthy, ladies. All right, guys. So before I start my makeup, I'm gonna take my vitamins. But to the next point, another truth about pregnancy that I would love to tell you is vitamins. So I'm about to take my vitamins anyway because it is time to take them, and I am taking cat fur. Oh my god, I'm taking Mega Food prenatal multi-baby and me vitamins. So I think they're organic. We found them on Amazon, and we're just trying to get stuff that's like the least chemicalized, like nothing with natural flavoring and so on, right? And I have had no problem with these vitamins. But another truth that I wanted to cover right now as I take the vitamins is that these vitamins, I believe, or I don't know if it's the pregnancy itself, but I have been getting pimples, and I never get pimples. I get breakouts, but pimples, oh my god. Like this one is very small now, but I had a full-fledged zit and it hurt. And then I had another one on my forehead, and I blame these because they have biotin in them. And I'm blaming the biotin because I tried to take biotin years ago to get my hair long and healthy. And I think within the first month of taking biotin, I started getting pimples. And then I looked up online and it said biotin causes pimples. You gotta drink like a gallon of water a day to avoid it. But you can't skip out on your prenatal vitamins. So I'm having no choice to take them, but I've been just trying to drink as much more water as I possibly could to limit them. And I think it's helping, because like in the beginning I wasn't drinking as much water, but now I am, and I feel like the pimples are slowly just a little less than before. I'm gonna go with this like brown. Let's see, I'm gonna put it under my eyes. I was watching a makeup video and it looks really cute when you put some stuff under your eyes. But guys, back to it. The truth that I'm talking to you guys about is pregnancy hunger. Like, especially during the second trimester, I swear, if you're hungry, you don't just feel hungry. There's like an empty pit in your stomach, and you might die if you don't eat something. Like, you have to eat something. And specifically, I like eating things with carbs, so rice and bread. Guys, you will be feeling like you're dying, almost get nauseated if you're hungry at this point. Like, it's that bad. The last myth I think I want to talk about for sure is I heard from a lot of people, and I've seen a lot of my friends go through this, is the excess gain of weight. So again, I am pretty early in my pregnancy, so I don't know how it's going to progress from here on, but as of now, especially with how things have been going, the excess gain weight, I think it's a myth. I think as long as you eat your healthy meals, nothing crazy, of course get in your calories, and if you're feeling hungry, listen to your body and just eat what you have to eat. But I feel that a lot of women during pregnancy will say, I'm eating for 2, and I even spoke to my doctor and she told me, like, you know, don't eat too much food. You want to, you know, maintain a healthy weight throughout the pregnancy. Like, you're still expected to gain a certain amount of weight during pregnancy, of course, but that doesn't mean go eat for 2. You're eating for 1, and then that baby is just taking your calories. And of course, if you're still hungry, then eat more. But I feel like women will make it an excuse and binge eat and just be like, oh, I'm eating for 2, I have to support 2. And I feel like that's why a lot of women and my friends that I've seen have gained excess weight during their pregnancy, because you're just taking in too many calories when you don't actually have to. How do you guys think I did on my makeup? This is like one of the first times I've actually finished through with it. Again, I personally don't like the matted look, but I'm gonna be trying some new stuff. I hope you guys found some of the things I said helpful. I feel like I jumbled around my words and didn't really get to the point, and I do apologize for that. But as we go, I will of course have better and more experience to share with you guys. And again, this is just my journey and what I'm going through. Of course, you're probably not going to be going through the same thing. I think every pregnancy is so different. So, you know, best of luck to you ladies who are pregnant or planning on becoming pregnant. Don't forget to like the video if you'd like to see more videos like this. Subscribe to my channel so you always know when I do post a new video, and don't forget to turn your bell on so you're always in the loop when I do post. Thanks for watching. Bye.